I'm sad to say. This. Big Blue, my PC build that I did a while ago, it died. The motherboard, it got fried. I tried everything. I've tried reseating the power. I've tried reseating the 12 volt. I've tried reseating the DDR3 RAM. I've tried reseating the CPU. I've tried reseating the graphics card. I've tried taking it out and hooking it up to the power supply. I've tried and the boot drive and putting in the RAM and turning it on. That didn't work. I've tried pretty much everything that you could do. And there's only one explanation. The motherboard got fried. Well, some parts still survived from the build. The 2 RAM sticks, ballistic RAM sticks from Critical, the power supply, and the boot drive, along with the Blu-ray writer and player, and the case, and the fans. So, on a more happier note, look what I did to the case. It kind of looks like the case went through Fallout 4 and dropped out of a plane. I did a rust paint job, which I'm pretty okay at. I'll probably do a video on how to do this type of paint job. Yeah, this will go good with what you'll see. What I'm going to do with the rest of the parts. Anyways, also, I want to do a shout out. Thank you to my uncle who made this. It's a laser engraved piece of wood. That's a plaque that says Maker Max on it with my logo. So recently, it was my birthday. So I have a few presents in front of me. I have an ASRock Z97 Extreme, and the Extreme means that you can overclock it. So I have this motherboard here, which will be really nice. It has 4 digital outputs, HDD server, and a few other accessories along with it. I also have this GeForce GTX 970 video card with 4 gigs of DDR memory, which would be nice. And then, so I also have here a Corsair Hydro Series H50 CPU cooler, which will go nice. I also have this little puppy. It's an i5. It's an i5 4690K. Sorry. So I also have a Corsair H50 Hydro Series CPU cooler, which will go nice with this. An i5 4690K processor. You can see it right here. So the K means it can also be overclocked. So this goes well with this motherboard. And also, I forgot to mention, this motherboard has SLI. So that means it can work with multiple video cards. And this video card can, as you can see here. Okay, So let's unbox everything. So let's open up this beauty of a motherboard. Would you look at that? So it comes with some SATA cables, a 90-degree cable and a regular cable, and both of these. That'll come in handy when we're wiring up hard drives. This looks like power. So let's unbox this beast of a motherboard. So in here we have a few accessories. We have the I/O shield, just a blank normal silver I/O shield. We have some SATA cables, a 90-degree cable and a regular cable. Some drivers, an SLI bridge, a singular screw, power, and then some manuals. So, under here is the good stuff. So here's the motherboard itself. So let's pull it out of the box. Here. Let's take a look. So let me just pull it out of the anti-static bag. Wow, look at that paint job. So we got the battery, the CPU socket. We got the SLI saver ports. Got power, 12-volt power, RAM slots, which are color coded, fans, and on and off switch, reset. This is nice. Also, so here with ports, if I can pull down this foam a little bit, we have audio, USB 3, Ethernet, we got a display port, HDMI, DVI, RGB, PS2, and USB. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the motherboard. Now moving on, here, let's unbox this nice video card. So we got some tape here on this side. Just open that up. Okay, so this is a really nice video card because I have one in another computer that I have. So if we open this up here, we got the quick start installation manual and some drivers and some cardboard. Then an anti-static bag holding the video card. Let's take a look. Ooh, that's nice. So there's a display port, HDMI, DVI, and DVI. And then some power cables and an adapter, which is DVI to RGB. That's nice. And then, so here we have the Corsair liquid cooled CPU cooler. Wrapped in plastic. open it up. Got some foam. We got the quick start guide and installation guide. So here is the very nice part that touches the CPU, covered by a piece of plastic so it doesn't get damaged. Got the kind of radiator-like thing that mounts, and fan with tubing for the reservoir, or a piece for the reservoir, which is nice. So that's all that's in there. Second to last, we have the CPU. Opening it up, it looks like we have a fan here, and the actual CPU is right here. So if I can take that out without messing up the pre-applied thermal paste. Here we go. The i5 cooled processor. It's nice. Drumsticks. I got. Let's just pop this open. Look at that. Hyper Fury X. That's nice. And this, we got a sticker and installation guide. So that's 8 gigs of RAM in just one stick. Seems kind of heavier than these Ballistic Sports. So that's pretty much everything. So let's get started on this build. So now let's work on the motherboard. So what we have to do first is put in the CPU. So as you see, I already removed the plastic. So all you have to do is put it in and make sure, see these two little dents in the CPU? Well, they're not really dents, they're meant to be there, because there's two little knocks right here to make sure you seat it correctly. Like that. Then put the case over and then put this little arm, push it down, push it around, and hook it there. And there we go. Now it's seated correctly. Next, we seat the memory, or the DDR memory. So, let's see which ones are which. So see, these two are 1 and 2. These two are 3 and 4. So that means these two are paired, and then these two are paired, even though it's not color-coded. So, take one memory, put it in, push on both sides, and make sure this knock is like that. So what I would have seated it incorrectly. And there you go. Give one last push. And there you go. It's seated correctly. Do to the same that on what is paired with the slot that you just put it in. There we go. And then let's put in the last piece of memory that I have, which is DDR3. Again, the knock goes in there. And there we go. All the memory is seated. So now let's install this. Well, actually, we should do that later. So yeah, now we can put this inside the case. Thank you guys so much for watching part 1 of this PC build. Watch out for the next parts coming up soon. And watch some more of my other videos shown on the screen now. See you all later.
Yeah.